close your eyes, Watcher?
Suck it,
Not
looter.
all of us are on such bad terms with sleep.
Indeed.
That's what I'm talking about, people. I got your fairy lady. A wrecked fairy. That wasn't a very nice thing of me to say. Hey-oh! Care to join the rest of the party?
I'm here.
I have to say, though, the pathing is not horrific, considering the way that IE games usually are. Alright, guys, what's going on here? Gathered around the soggy timbers of a shipwreckage, men and women peck through the driftwood. Driftwood? I think you mean driftwood. Snatching muddy silverware, moldy clothes. Hello, QA. Chipped pottery and anything they can spot among the detritus. All eyes turn to you as you approach. The group trade nervous stares at you. They're like, here, you take this nervous stare. No, you take it. Until last, a woman in muddy clothes steps forward and speaks. Where are Brettel and Terran? She asks. They were just up along that path, and we heard fighting. Her eyes narrow, and a hand moves towards a knife in her belt as she anticipates your reply. That wreckage is private property, and you are looting. Looting? But this is a wreck. What value does it have? The men and women all turn to her, their faces frightened and worried. Please, we need these supplies dearly. The storm took everything from us. It is not our desire to steal, but we are destitute. Should we let these wares just sink to the river bottom? I'm sorry for your misfortune. Can I help? Perhaps you can tell the merchant that you found nothing beyond bits of driftwood. From her point of view, it will be as the river washed it all away. Besides, how much copper will she really make by selling these rotting clothes and soiled wares? See what I can do. Thank you. You're the first turn of good fortune to come our way in a very long time. Hanwyn snaps her fingers at one of her comrades and points to a pile of supplies drying in the sun. We don't have much, but take this as a token of our thanks. Right end of the rope drifts in the river. What? Stealing? Is it stealing, really? What is wrong with you people? Yeah. I mean, listen, Dorgo, they came right at me. Oh. There's nothing in there. What the hell?
Easy now.
Not missing anything down here, am I? Could be food that drifted with the driftwood. Driftwood food. Driftwood. 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 Okay, we're not doing that all the way up. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry, sir. Sorry about the whole part where I killed you, but you shouldn't have attacked me. It's really fortunate, isn't it, that in real life we don't actually see people walking around with red circles underneath them to let them know that they're enemies? I have a feeling we'd be in big trouble if we were able to do that. Maybe it's like drift what? Drift what? Alright, so... Peregrine bounces on her feet as you approach. My helpful stranger returns! Have you managed to find anything yet? Even if all you found is driftwood, just knowing those looters got what they deserve would moisten my breeches. Did she just say it would moisten her breeches? You'll excuse me, I'm just going to eat this banana. And then she cupped her chin. It's a good point, Dragon. She's a keeper. Oh, God. I picked through the wreckage, but I found nothing salvageable. Must have washed away. Minor positive. I figured as just as much. Well, thank you for your assistance. I suppose I need to figure out how I'll recover my investment. Thanks for trying. If you find yourself in Defiance Base, search out my shop. I'll need all the customers I can get. Will do! What's up, Bill? Shatter. Yes, more levelings. Make it happen, Eloth. Mechanics. Oh my god, man. More mechanics. I want you to have so much more of the mechanics. No, I want you to save up. I want mechanics. Oh, check out these spells. Here we go. Arcane Dampener. Creates a nullifying field of antagonistic magical energy around the chosen point, suppressing all beneficial effects on enemies near of effect. That's cool. Perception of time for enemies near effect, lowering their speed and movement. That's true. She did add me. That's true. It's a good point. Draining touch. No, I don't have to touch things to do stuff. Deleterious alacrity of motion. Speed and movement while decreasing endurance. No. Expose vulnerabilities. That sounds pretty awesome. Reducing their damage reduction, deflection, and concentration. Sounds pretty badass. Minor blights. Creates a ball of energy, can be thrown at an enemy, causing burn, freeze, corrode, or shock damage. Until weapon changed for 78 seconds. Oh, okay. It's like mirror image. Bounding missiles. Pierce to the target and leap to 2 additional targets each. I like that. Noxious burst. No. Repulsive visage. Okay. So expose vulnerabilities or bounding missiles. Hey, what's up, Tobo? Specialize a type of damage. Yeah, okay. I think I had heard something about that, Rogan. All right. Demiser. So I've got 2 choices, guys. I think Expose Vulnerability sounds like an awesome spell, but I kind of wish that Durance had that. Because I want to spend... When he's using magic, I want Aloth to be doing more sort of like the damage type of things. Bounding Missiles is target plus 2 foe jump targets. So 16 to 24 pierce versus deflection, and then 8 to 13 pierce next to them. I like those, but that Expose Vulnerabilities, though, seems pretty badass, though. Because it's an AoE, it only affects foes, minus 5 damage reduction, minus 10 deflection, minus 10 concentration versus will. That's pretty good. Durance has it already. I mean, the choice is between those two. It's either Exposed Vulnerabilities or it's Bounding Missiles. Oh my god, really, Tobo? Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because Durance is really much more of the debuff type, but I don't mind having... Obviously, I don't mind him having that one. You can't learn... You don't think you can learn Exposed Vulnerabilities elsewhere? Exposed Vulnerabilities does seem pretty badass. And I do have a lot of direct things. Okay. Alright, that's helpful, Hippo. In that case, I'm going to use it then. It's only a wizard spell. What do you mean that it's true AoE, though? What does that mean? Do you mean that it affects friends? Because I thought it was only foes. It only affects foes, right? No? Two additional targets. Target plus 2 foe jump targets. Hey, hey, what's up, Zach fan? How you doing, man? I feel like that Exposed Vulnerabilities is too good a debuff to pass up. And the thing is, nothing else in 3rd level. I don't know. Oh, the Bounding Missiles hits everybody? Okay. Then definitely then. Then definitely. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I get 2? Oh, I get 2. Well, that solves that problem. I didn't know that I got 2. Problem solved, guys. Exposed vulnerabilities and bounding missiles. Ta-da! Yay! Oh, that's cool, Zach. Is he doing alright, man? Yeah, yeah. The target can be friendly, but the foe jump, though. But does it jump to foes, though? Hell yeah, lore. Ah, new chanting phrases. Alright, alright, let's see what we got. 1 dozen stood against the power of the saint. Decreases the duration of a defense against frightened and terrified effects. Okay. Rime and Frost follow the footfalls of Karth. Allies leave a hazardous trail of frost wherever they move, hobbling and causing freeze damage to enemies. Interesting. What? Sure-handed Illa knocked her arrows with speed, decreases reload time, and increases the speed of ranged attacks for all allies. Alright, that's cool, Zach. That's cool, man. I hear you. The fox from the farmer did run and leap. Reduces accuracy of disengagement attack. That is so obvious. I pity the foe. What's up, Roix? How you doing, Rice? Good to see you, man. Exciting stuff, dude. What's up? Hey, by the way, Roix, let me know if I'm allowed to discuss anything with people. That is to say, if I can bring up anything with chat or not. I'm just curious. This short-handed thing is badass. You kidding me? Friendly aura times 1/2 reload speed, rate of fire. Hell yes. Why would I not do that? Thank you for the follow. Misk for life, brah. Yay, that is awesome. All right.
Yes? Of course.
I don't know. Let's edit that chant, son. All right, so we lead off with Heart Screw Bold. Increase the movement area effect. There we go. See, so we start with at the sight of their comrades, so bonus to fortitude and will. Then we increase movement rate and reflex. Then we knock the arrows. Pew, pew, pew. And then we finish with, what's up, Wooden Tank? Good to see you, man. Lakota! What's up, bro? Oh, god damn it. And lo, their endless host, their harbinger's doom. Why am I using my chants? What do you mean? Shouldn't I use my chant like that? These they like interlock. Because they overlap. And they constantly repeat. So they go with this. So I got like, you know, like bonuses to fortitude and will. Then I go into the movement rate thing. Although actually now that I think of it, I should probably do... I should do that first, then that, and then that. So you cycle between the fat... Nah, because they loop... No, because they loop back. You don't get your first chance effect while you're doing your third chance. Yeah, but that's fine, though. That's fine. Because it's not down for long, is the thing. They're cycling fairly quickly already. Remember how fast combat is, you know? So... Okay. Awesome. So anyway, Roix, I don't know if you heard me, but... If
I'm
you
here.
heard what I said, but... If it's cool if not, I was just curious. Okay, so he's got 33 experience until he levels up, and everyone else is a long way away. Alright. Awesome. So... Oh, yeah, Rogan. You're glad I like Crimson Shroud? Wait, what do you mean Crimson Shroud? Nah,
Following your
I mean,
lead.
well... Are they better than the others? So your theory is I should just be doing like this, like I should be going back and forth between these? See, that's not the way I see it. This is the way I see it. I see an enemy, he starts chanting, so immediately they're moving faster, they increase their reflex rate, which is going to help if in like incoming missiles and things like that, they could try to dodge traps, dodge missiles, things like that. Then, as the melee enemies draw close, then we also embolden allies to gain bonus to fortitude and will. Also, we probably, and actually, wait a minute, you know, now that I think of it, that just made me think of something. That's a good call, actually. No. Nope. My bad. This is better. So instead, I go with, so speed with the arrows, then movement rate, then fortitude and will, and then by this point they're already in, and then I do the Harbinger's Doom at that point. So that's why. Okay. So I thought I would mention, guys, just because I happen to see Roix. So Roix and I are actually working on something. Details about it. But Roix and I are actually have done a little bit of work. Roix, as I've told you guys before, is a game programmer. And so he actually commissioned me to do a story, an introductory story for a game that he's working on, that we're all working on, I guess, because I'm part of the team. And so, yeah, so I completed that story. I was doing that last week. And we don't have details out yet and stuff like that, but this is a game that is going to be probably kickstarted and stuff like that, and Roix can probably talk more about some of the cool mechanisms in there. Thank you for the follow, Geniusing. Welcome to the Argonauts. But, yeah, it's kind of cool, and he's assembled a really good team. I'll leave myself out of it. He can decide if I was a good part of it. But the other people in the team, the artists and the musicians and all that stuff is pretty cool. So yes, that was kind of neat. Yeah, I know. That's true, Thorg. That's true. It is not ArvCon, no. What's up, Apples? Chocolate? That's some good chocolate, people. Okay. So, let's go over here. Be cool if I could just kill, like, one thing or two things to get up the furthest level. I'd like it if you all joined him, please. So yeah, anyway, it's cool stuff, and Roix has some really, he has a really cool concept behind the game, like a really cool mechanic, a central mechanic. So, yes. Chocolate. What do you mean, Messiah? What was it? What was this thing that you were hammering me on exactly? Had you been telling me that I should be eating chocolate? And now you finally convinced me, even though I really don't need to be convinced. Alright. So I did that. Never far from the queen. Okay, so I've got to basically... I have to go upriver, essentially. You heard your complimentary Saruman robe. Thanks, dude. What's up, Archibald? Oh, ArvCon. I know, Messiah. I know. For those of you who don't know, who came in late, ArvCon is probably going to be happening the last weekend of May. That's May 30th and 31st, Saturday and Sunday. Details forthcoming, but it is going to happen. It'll be obviously fairly small this first year, but things will be going to charity, and there will be shenanigans. Rob from Game Crashes is going to be involved. Satoba will be part of it as well. So it'll be good stuff. Yeah, for sure with the tent. Let's see. Won't my current chant setup make it take longer before Kenna can cast his spells? Gunner, summoner, generate chants as quickly as possible. That's interesting. I'm not using him as a summoner yet. What I just was basically using him for was kind of a buff artist, honestly, because I just got him recently. So my thought was, I figure, okay, a combat starts, right? I have a lot of ranged guys. My ranger is obviously ranged. I have him himself, the guy, you know, Kana himself has a, you know, the arquebus or whatever, so he's a ranged guy. Aloth's regular attack is a ranged thing. So I got a lot of range. Endurance is using a pistol, so they all use ranged, right? Ader is my main, like, tank guy. So I figure I see combat, I start this, they start getting in some attacks. Enemies charge in. By the time they arrive, I then build up my movement rate and reflex of all allies to allow them to position themselves and to avoid incoming missiles. Then, as that's ending, the Fortitude and Will bonus comes in, because at that point we're involved with melee combat. And then once all of the enemies have arrived and are clustered, that's when we generate a field of terror, frightening enemies in the area of effect. So that's the theory. I mean, again, I may be able to adjust it, but that's the concept that I'm working with. So, and yes, I do have pets. That is my pet, my black dog, my black hound. Oh, makes me miss my dog. Oh, poor Lilo. Hope she's doing well. Okay. So... Okay, so that's not going to do it. Alright, so I got to go all the way over here is what we're talking about. Alright, let's kick it all the way over here. That's the theory anyway, Archibald. But I mean, you know, who knows, right? I just want to kind of see how the thing plays out. And I haven't had a chance to see him using, like, have him summoning things really much yet. I don't know, Demiser. It's a good question. And no, with intent. Just adorable aesthetics. Okay, now can I get to this? I have to go here and here? Is that the idea? Really? Really? How big is this map? Okay. So I gotta go here and then west. Alright. Let's do it. Hey, Polar. What's up, bro? Doing well, man. How are you? Yes, you can. In fact, I have more than one pet. I've got, not at the same time.
I could go for some shut-eye about now.
Main keep construction completed. Alright. What else can you do? Bright Hollow. Wow. Prisoners? Oh my god, all this stuff. All these things. Yeah, Archibald, for sure. You're in New York? No kidding, man. Where in New York? What are you doing here? You just hanging out? Alright, let's see. Let's see. I really want my security to be good, honestly. So I'm going to do this next. I want my security to be good. I do not want to be dealing with invaders. As much as possible, I want to avoid that, so. Oh, really? Oh, great. Alright, I'll do barracks next. Okay. Oh, critical fatigue. God bless America. How much experience do you have? Oh my gosh, so close. Alright, I'll rest. Alright, visiting a college. Nice, Polar. Do you mind saying which college you're visiting?
Sorry,
I didn't mean to sneak up on you.
Whoa, what?
Well, you seemed preoccupied.
You seem preoccupied, Aleph.
Mad old watches, a colt on our trail. What's not to worry about?
That's not what you're preoccupied with. Why don't you tell me why you keep snapping and having other things speak from you?
I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
What's this really about with my Perception 16?
I was just checking in on you. That's all.
Bullshit. Excuse me. Hey, what's up, Wolf 5? Cupping his chin. Yeah, Dorgo. Perception.
I should let you rest. It looks like we'll have another full day tomorrow.
Weird. That's weird. That's weird. It's weird and you should feel weird. Hermit's hat. What? The hell did I get this? Also known as the curmudgeon's coif and the baller's bonnet. I hope that's brawlers. This cinching chapeau is a tight fit. It was fashioned by an unremarkable wizard who believed the only thing holding him back from a successful career in the arcane arts was his lack of focus and the petty distractions of small-minded types. Infused with his misanthropic essence, this hat fulfilled his desire twofold. Folk no longer sought out his company and spellcasting came more easily. Never married, he died alone. This floppy yellow hat sports a wide brim darkened by sweat stains. Okay. Oh, but might is... Oh no, but does that mean I have to... Oh, it's terrible. Oh. That's awful. Of course, might act... Oh. Might also, for some reason, affects magic skill, which is still ridiculous. Might is not just combat in this game, which is odd. Physical and spiritual strength. So, alright, that's fine. You can wear that. Your hat before sucked, too. I didn't want to give up Sean Connery's duelist hat. I didn't. It was like when I had to do that. Might makes heals more potent? Okay, yeah. I just, you know. Actually, that's true. What the hell is Durance's hat? Oh, it's tricorn hat. Enter the Beefcake Clerics, right? I know, right? What am I not telling my teammates? It's a good question. It's an excellent question. Okay. Pillars of Fashion. But that's the thing. It could be both. Oh god, is this another graveyard? It is, right? Yeah. Oh man. I wonder how much, like, busy work they had to do keeping all the backers happy. Like, alright, we promise you this, we do this, like... I know how much stuff we had to do for, you know, the Icarus Kickstarter. And, like, you know, figuring out all those details and, like... Oh god, these guys suck. Yes. Huzzah, Forest Lurker. And Durance is leveled up. Really, Rogan? Is it really Polar? No kidding, man. Were you on campus today? That's funny. I wonder if I saw you today. How about that? That'd be a little weird if I had you as a student, Polar. That'd be an interesting experience. Okay, lore is probably what I want you to have because... Yeah, the reason is because I want you to be able to cast more powerful spells, I guess. Although, actually, wait. No. I take that back. I want you to stop with the stupid fatigue comments. Alright. That's it, huh? Whoa. I got more stuff? Oh, you're going for the Accepted Students Day. Oh, wow. Are you going to? Are you going to it then, Polar? Have you decided? That's awesome, man. Congratulations, if so. Yeah, 5th level spells. Warding Seal generates a magical seal, explodes in a burst of vegetable energy when an enemy comes into contact with it. Restore moderate endurance. Pillar of Faith. Pillar of Divine Judgment, inflicting crush damage, knockdown. Dire Blessing. Despondent Blows, lowering the melee accuracy critical hit range. Circle of Protection, bonus to all defenses. Prayer against Restraint. Watchful Presence. Nice. That's pretty sweet. Cool.
Hmm?
You go and sing to me? Oh, man. No, that's cool, man. Congratulations on being accepted. You haven't enrolled, but you're considering it. Well, I mean, what I'll say is, I think St. John's is, you know, obviously I'm biased, but I think I've been associated with a lot of universities, so I know something about different, you know, options and so on. St. John's is a solid school, and I think they do right by their students. They are not cheap, and I wish that St. John's were a little cheaper, frankly, than it is. But they're actually freezing tuition next year, I think, partially in response to that. I know that there are some good professors there, and they have a very, very hooked-in presence with the New York area. Internships they're tremendous at, and they're very, very good at just sort of being connected, not just with companies, but just they feel like a New York school. But they're expensive, and although they are a solid school, I wouldn't put them in the Harvard-Yale category, per se, you know. But they're solid, and certainly they've treated me right, so. That's fine, man. If you're choosing a sweet Japanese lady over me, that's cool, love. You're more down to the ground, giant fell like big tree. No. This is not an ARB rant. That'd be a strange rant.
Indeed.
I'm giving you a suggestion information. Queens. I'm on the Queens campus. The Manhattan campus is much smaller and is more specialized in terms of the programs they offer. So the Queens campus is like in quotes, the main campus, basically. Oh, yeah, Thor. Well, it's odd that... Why was she on the news? I mean, congratulations to her, but why is that... You know? I will not be there on Saturday. No, in fact, Polar, ironically, tomorrow I'm driving up to Canada for a convention. So I'm not actually going to be there on Saturday. I'm going to be up in Canada at a conference. So, no, next time I'm going to be there is on Monday. Oh, because she was accepted to all of them, you mean, and that's why. Oh, okay. That's cool. Wow. This chocolate, people, this chocolate is good. Soft caramel filled, see? But I'm actually going to save it because I need some chocolate for my ride up to Canada tomorrow. A freaking 9-hour. There's actually a panel tomorrow night that I'm on, too, at 10 o'clock. And ironically, it's about how to build fans and network outside of your own base initially. So I'm going to be like, Twitch. Oh! I didn't tell you guys this. Hold on a second. I have some other news. I didn't tell you guys this, but this directly relates to you guys. So give me a second. All right. Let me read you guys the description. Here we go. I was invited back to the Philadelphia Comic-Con, which is taking place the first weekend of May. It's just a one-day thing. Like, I go and do my panel. Satobo did it last year. Is going to be doing it with me again this year. Here is the description. Networking for creatives in the online age. Twitch TV, podcasts, and Patreon. Networking and promotion have always been critically important aspects of the life of a creator, making it possible for him or her to spread the word about a given work to a larger audience. With the advent of the internet, online promotion via website, Facebook, and email became ubiquitous, but we've now entered the second wave of online promotion. Twitter and Pinterest and other forms of social media are big players, but other models are also rising to the fore. In this panel, speculative fiction author, podcaster, and Twitch TV channel host, blah, 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 author of the graphic novel Icarus, the forthcoming Grey Assassin trilogy, co-host of the critically acclaimed Speculate podcast, game designer and Twitch TV channel host Chris Suda discuss how to leverage different creative backgrounds and fan bases into a successful online presence, and how mediums like Twitch TV, podcasts, and even Patreon are changing the game for creators looking to reach new audiences and promote their work. So you guys are going to be directly involved in this panel. I'm going to be referring to you guys all the time. You know, I'm not pregnant. I'm going to be referring to you guys all the time. I'm going to be like, here's all these people I know. It's going to be awesome. Okay. Oh, sorry, Polar. Yeah, no, sorry, dude. I'm not going to be there. What do you mean you don't really care? Kidding, royalties. Whatever, Rogan, fine. You know what I'm going to do then, Rogan? I'm going to go through every person in the chat, and I'm going to be like, and so when I network with regulars, like, and then I'll go through them, like with Intent, like Backburner, like Messiah, like Thorg, like Demiser, like, and then I'll stop and I'll look around, I'll go, like Polar, like, so you, that's fine, Rogan. I promise not to mention you then. Can I say your name specifically? We will see, we will see. And I do, yeah. Yeah, Polar got that. Polar got that book a while ago, though. He got that book a while ago. And the thing is also, you know, I'm just about out of those first edition books. Those signed copy books. I'm just about out of them. Got over here. Hide armor. Throw that down there. Exactly. Oh, well, Dorgo, as Demise just pointed out, I have almost 3,000 people, so I promise I wouldn't leave everyone out. I would try to leave as much as they could. Yeah, you got the Cata deal. That's right, that's right. God, man, back in the day. Back in the day. Anyway, yeah, so you guys are going to be prominently mentioned. So if you guys feel your ears burning, you will know that I'm speaking about you guys there. I just got confirmation. Well, it's not going to change your life now. Now that you've decided you don't want to be a part of it, Rogan, it definitely won't change your life. Who knows whether it could have changed your life? Who will ever know, Rogan, because you have removed yourself from that possibility. Just like this forest lurker has removed himself from life. Just like he's removed himself from life. Hey. Hey. Say your name and look at the camera and wait. Oh man, but anyway, so I was pretty psyched about that. And also, and they reached out to me, which was cool. I did a panel with them last year, and they reached out to me and said, "Do you want to?" And the Comic-Cons do it a little bit differently because you basically assemble your own panel. Most of these places, like the one I was at last weekend, NorwestCon, and the one I'm going to this weekend at Astra, they have panels and they then invite people to be on them. The Comic-Cons, you make up the panel that you want, and then you invite your guests with it. So, yeah. A terrain animation other than water. Yeah, do you know why they did that, Thorg? Was it just because they felt like it was going to make computers chug too much?
Yes?
Nice. Kapow! Tell you what, man, all this awakened wood. Big fights are a mess. How? How are they a mess? Oh, I can't see where I'm shooting my spells. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I can see that. Wine dregs swirl around the bottom of the clay
I shall
jar.
be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Interesting. You had a boss fight with a spider? How'd it go, Masai? Hey, Lee. I assume you were victorious. Thank you for the follow, Sordo66. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Thanks for all the follows today, guys. Appreciate that very much. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Can we get a new follower for Sordo, please? Light of walking shadows. Okay. What does this thing do again? Ah, yes, stealth. This adds stealth. Let's put that down there. Yes, the Philadelphia and New York ones are huge. I don't know about Austin. Philly and New York are really big. I've never been to San Diego. I'm going to be going to Dragon Con this year, which is the largest. I was, as a pro, invited author. I've never been to Dragon Con, and I've heard that's nuts. And I've never been to one that large. Largest ones that I've ever been to is consistently. I was at Philly Comic Con, but only for a day, so I couldn't get a real sense of the size. It's supposed to be like 75, 80,000, but I couldn't really tell. Gen Con is always 50 to 55,000, been steadily growing. So, yes. You're victorious. Cool. Thank you, Shadow, very much. Clasp, but cardboard with wind. Nice. Nice. Now, Thorg, what did you think about the shape-shifting? Because I've heard some people complain that the shape-shifting doesn't last long enough. Because it only lasts for a little while. Have you noticed that, or has that not been a problem? Whoa! What the hell is this?
Hey.
What?
It's not working!
Yes?
Alright, let's see. Oh god, what are you doing on me? Crowd control lost!
Not even quiet! Yes?
How may I help?
protect what's wrong.
All right.
Don't even.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on with this?
Hmm?
God, what the bleeping heck? Okay. This is bad. This is definitely bad.
Don't even.
Yeah, no, I'm not a cosplayer. You've been killing trolls, they want your blood. Yeah, I think
Yes.
you're probably right.
Following your lead. I'm soon for the wheel.
Damn it. Problems. Problems.
I'm here.
Hi?
Yes.
Oh, there's his summoners. God, I wasn't even using his spells.
Sacre thee!
Damn it! We gotta take better care of Aloth.
Oh, God. Big problems.
Hey,
Ansaru.
hey.
This isn't working.
Oh, wait. Not out of this yet.
Hey.
I not freaking see what I'm looking at.
Following your lead. Stand still.
Leave it to me!
Hey. Rest up, baby.
Woo! Damn. Wow. That was close. That was real close. I completely lost crowd control there. Also, I wasn't dead. So what's up? But thank you for that information about the
Following your lead.
spell casting. I completely missed that. Lucky or good? No, I was lucky there. For sure. Yeah, that was close. That was
Yes?
close. Sorry, guys. I couldn't focus on that. Whew.
I'm here.
That was really close. Yeah, those pwn things, whatever those were scary, man. close. I'll take it, though. It's all right. It's okay. I will take it.
Yes?
All right, let's keep exploring. And if I run into trouble, I mean, I have it saved already. I'll save it again right now. Really? No kidding, Dorgo. Oh, man. That's too bad if that's true, but... Ooh, a house. Yeah. I can rest if I need to. If it looks like I'm gonna run into another combat, I can always reload it and rest. That was close. That was definitely close. For a while there, I was not sure that I thought I had a shot, and then the one thing was there, and I was like, I don't know. Sparrow's nest is tucked between two angled
Keep an eye
slats.
out.
That was dicey. I had lost, but I'm glad that I was able to adjust. I mean, like, I could have gone after it again if I had to. You know, I mean, I had it saved right before that, so I mean, I just basically ran up and all of a sudden there were a million things there. Hey. What's up, person who I don't want to use? Is that stealing? No? Tucked under the flap of this bedroll is a relic of some kind, a small conch shell strung with seaweed. Nice. That's nice.
Keeping an eye out.
Just make sure I'm not missing anything there. Nice. No, it's not out yet, Polar. It is on the way. I mean, it really is on the way, but there are a lot of delays on the art side, and I can't really get into more than that. But it is going to be out, and I just feel really bad for the backers that it's been this delayed. And all I can say is, so's the publisher upset about it, but when it gets here, I mean, I've seen the art. When it gets here, it's going to be awesome. Oh god, a line. I'm not lying. Lionhide. Yeah, I know, right, Thord? People have funny things that they complain
All right,
about.
then.
They really do. What? Yeah, also this weekend at Astra, I'm going to be having a couple of business meetings with my publisher, with the Ed Greenwood Group, because this is one of their central home cons since they're in Canada. And then Gen Con is where they launch their first series, which is the Helmaw world. And then next year, of course, is where they launch what is currently called Pony Island Adventures, but not for much longer. And I will be, again, the second book out in that series, so looking forward to that.
Hmm?
Should be good times. It's going to be interesting.
Hmm?
Oh my god. That's interesting pathing.
What? better.
Lion and a lioness. I ain't
Yes?
lying.
How may I help?
You can help by doing that.
Hey,
You can help by knocking down this guy.
Hmm?
You can help by wounding this guy.
We get some sleep.
take push. Sun rock.
I?
Oh, I haven't put it in my grimoire yet. God bless America. I have to do that. I have to put that in my grimoire. Ben's doing well. Ben's doing well. We are just in the midst of finishing up final mixes on the EP. We may end up, because of delays, end up just doing a full album of it. We're not 100% sure yet. And there's a possibility that there'll be a couple of shows later this year that we're talking about now. So that is coming soon.
Huh?
Hey,
Nice. Awesome. I can't believe I never did put that in this grimoire. That was dumb. That was dumb. But I survived. I have survived. Oh, as long as I mean, look at that. Expel vulnerabilities. Oh, those are the bounding missiles. Right. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I guess he's not going to have much pride, is he? Yeah! Waves are roughly chiseled in the stone. They grasp at Andra's beloved moon like curling fingers. Hearth harvest. Whoa. The hell is that? Why is that so big? This hunting hatchet is a leather-wrapped wooden handle and a silvered blade coated in finely etched flames. When the blade is coated in the blood of prey or an opponent, the etchings glow a fiery gold roaring to life. Even at rest, the hatchet smells faintly of smoke and charred flesh. Plus 5 deflection. Plus 25% burn damage. 3 damage reduction bypass. Yeah, but that 20% of damage restored his endurance, man. It's nice, though. It is a nice hatchet. It is a nice hatchet. Why does it look like that, though? That, of course, is Aloth, because for some reason that's what we want. Not. Oh, yeah, man, that'd be awesome. I'm going to play in TCF Bank Stadium like the Rolling Stones. Hey, man. Be pretty amazing to play one of those arena shows, I'll tell you what. That'd be pretty sick. Nice. Alright. So we're not going to have a whole lot of
yes?
exploring left here that I can
Keeping
take
an
a
eye
chance on, because the guys are, this is kind of pushing it as far as like how much damage they do have and everything. It's cool though, I'm digging it. Three lions was kind of rough. 2 lions and the lioness was a problem. See you, Kuthek. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, Kuthek. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Arvanauts, and pleasure. Pleasure to have you on board. Have a good night. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Kuthek. Thanks for the follow as well. Oh god, these things.
On
Alright, I want you down fast.
Saul.
I want you down super fast.
That's not very helpful.
I'm here.
Alright. that was the I'm taking you out at all costs.
Strike up camp.
That's what that was. Oh, really? Cool, Thorg. I will definitely see you to that. Of course, a lot of what I'm going to be doing in my so-called downtime is grading midterms. So, oh god. Ah!
Follow your lead.
No!
Aye?
What? Moe. Anna.
Okay. That insect plague. I heard nightmarish things about that insect plague.
I'm here.
Now I am super pushing it. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Rogan. Well, but I mean, if they don't play... it depends on what they mean by don't play optimally. I mean, if they just like exploring... I like exploring here to find some of these things that I haven't found before. I won't always do it, I guess. But I do like exploration. So, I just like seeing what's out there sometimes, you know. And Ed Greenwood, yeah, I know. George was funny, though. I mean, like... you know, when I was in the green room, because the green room is just for panelists only, and Norwestcon is a very good green room. But, you know, he's just hanging out, and he was never, like, 2 people were chatting with him, right? Like, 2 of the panelist people, whatever. Then they leave.
On Saul.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes. I'm in trouble. But like, so they, so I mean, like, so they left and like someone immediately picked up right after that, like just immediately. It's just kind of like, okay.
What?
Ed Green Room. Ed Green Room. Oh my god.
Hey,
Okay.
Hi?
All right, let's see. God damn it, this thing... Pogra! Whatever your name is, Pogra. Die, Pogra.
this thing isn't doing the job.
All right. A freaking...
Yes.
Die, Pogra. Die, Pogra, die. Okay, thank God. All right, now. Now back to the forest trolls. These are still problems, but like they're salvageable, maybe. All right. Whoops. You are marked for death.
Yes?
Nice. Gibleted. Yes! Woo! Wow. I like how it says Pogra deactivates Conjure Lesser Blight. Yes, it deactivates it insofar as it's dead. So, it deactivates because it is completely incapable of dealing with it.
Yes?
God, man, that was crazy. That thing, man.
Of course.
So close. I'm gonna have to rest here after this. Man. Thought I could get through the whole map, and I almost could. But not quite.
Keeping an eye out.
Not quite. Hey, what's up, Tyrannical? Yeah, man, this is like a throwback to the old Infinity Engine games. It's funny, I feel like there's been so much media coverage and stuff of Pillars of Eternity. There are definitely a number of people who haven't, like gamers that haven't heard of it, and I'm surprised about that. It just goes to show you that every time you think like, oh my god, you know, they just keep going on and on about this thing. There's a lot of stuff, man. People still, you know, don't hear about a lot of things sometimes. All right, what do we got here? Who are you?
Hush, Itumak.
A dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bare figurine between her feet. A large, white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
What are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Can I help you find him? She stops sharpening her arrowhead and slowly folds her arms. That's an interesting question. The last helpful stranger only succeeded in lightening my purse. No, not at all, Tyrannical. That isn't what I meant. I didn't mean that you weren't informed. I meant that, like, a lot of people, I definitely have talked to a number of gamers that hadn't heard of this game. So no, it wasn't like any, like, I wasn't taking a shot at you, Tyrannical, at all. I was just saying that, like, it's funny because it shows you that how much they do have to continually do promotion because people are off doing other things. They're not just focused on the game. That's all. I wasn't in any way saying anything about you. Let's see. Your friend is supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Let's see, back up. What does this stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go.
More or less,
I'm
Bill.
from an island to the far south called Nasitok. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
How long have you been looking for Persok? 5 years? Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. So you've been searching for 5 years, searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember. Who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
Then it must be an important duty.
So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions.
How does that statuette figure into it? She dusts the figurine in her trousers and raises it in her small, flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished adra is worn to a dull mat along its arched back and ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation. Not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitok, it was completely dark inside. but as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course.
I'm not some watcher.
I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads
Yeah, I thought
in
the
the
same,
field
Shadow.
between the wolf's lair and the twining trees.
Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround.
Sure, what for?
I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
May I see the figurine?
Why?
I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
I mean it.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
My party, however, is better than you, so... She hands you the figurine, her chapped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine it, wary but curious. You raise the Adra bear, turning in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. Sniff the breeze. Breathing deeply, you smell salt in the air. Wherever you're standing, wherever Persok is standing, must be near the ocean, not a lake. You see a vision of cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? Got it, he's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I told you I'm a watcher. I told you I'm the... I'm the Alpha, the Omega! She blinks at you a few times, calculating. If you'd seen the way he stares at dead things, you'd know he's serious.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I've got other business in the area. Xanos! What's up, Xanos? How you doing, man? I've got no other business in the area, and we can look for Persok on the way.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Yeah, I got a new character!
Ready, Watcher.
Got a new character. I've got myself a new character. My party of 6. My party is finally complete. Alright, let's see what she's got. 15, 12, 15, 13, 13, 10. Survival 9. Wow, okay. Fine hunting bow. Fine hatchet. That's the best. Really? I don't have anything better for you? Just well, the heck with that. Another ranged character. Everybody is a ranged character. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Xanos. Okay. Is it going well, though? I mean, like, are those good things? Okay, you were definitely not going up front. Are you out of your mind? Oh my god, I got the 2 characters now. Okay, Ader. Let's see.
Sure.
Gotta talk to her in just a minute, which I'll do. Yeah. Set of 6. Set of 6. So there we go. I got my whole menagerie. I got the wolf. Yeah. I got a wolf. I got a fox. I got a dog. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in this party. All right, that sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Polar, and good luck with everything. Let me know how things go with St. John's, man. Okay, let's save that. What do you have to say for yourself, Sagani? Sagani draws up beside you, her fox following at her heels, and takes a seat next to you.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
Sounds like you've been gone for a whole long time.
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak.
What an adventure. How's the search going?
It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra
The
of
fox
Naxitok
says-
following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
That's an interesting comparison. Why do you have to find Persak?
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Elitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him.
You're right about the Inuit thing,
The
Shadow.
only other Tarnek Elitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
I'm sure your village still remembers you, Sagani. You're kind to say so, but I'm not so fragile that I need my name chanted in the meeting halls.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me, but sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often.
Of course they do. They must. I would like to believe it, and yet sometimes days go by and I realize that they have not crossed my thoughts. Such days are rare, but they happen. She looks away, tugging at the strap of her quiver. It shames me to think of it, but more than that, it scares me.
Still, there's no point in dwelling.
Oh, did he really?
More
no, I
often
hadn't
find
seen that,
myself
Thor. It
wondering
doesn't
whether
surprise me,
Persak
though.
will remember us.
He clearly was, on the
You-
downside of his career.
Claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
Yes, in fragments. Really? What's that like? Parts are like
Makes
and
me
parts I
wonder
don't.
what Persak remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us.
What would you tell him about your village?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships...
I
bring us
haven't read
together.
that one. I've heard good things about it, Shadow.
And the elders truly unite us. They keep the
Oh, really,
stories
Rogan?
of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently, there's been a lot of good years. My aunts say we've had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persak helped establish. In bad years, we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains that last us the hard winters. Persak brokered a lot of those agreements, too. She holds up the bear figurine. He got this from one of the Amaa ships that used to trade with us. Sounds like Persak did a lot for your people.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. You feeling the thrill of the chase, or ready for this to be over? Let's see. Too early to tell. Fair enough. Might as well keep moving while we've got some daylight. Let's talk some more. Want to know about your homeland. Naxitok? It's a big island in the middle of the Deadfire Archipelago. Deadfire Archipelago represent? Oh, really, Lego? Yeah, Deadfire Archipelago. Just off the coast of the White that Wends. Tundra mostly, with a few snow-covered forests in the warmer parts. Most of us live in fairly small villages, by standards here anyway. Mine is Masuk. What's Naxitok like? Cold, but not as cold as the White that Wends. The few kith who visit Naxitok find it sparse. But there's plenty to sustain a village if you know where to look. She ticks the items off in her calloused fingers. We get hides and meat from caribou, seals, and small whales. Bone, too, which makes fine bows and arrowheads. Community is important to us. We survive or perish together, so everything we do, every week-long hunt, every wall we build is for the village. Every breath we take... No. Who lives there? Mostly Enotonic, like me. People here call us boreal dwarves. Migratory clans of Glamfamil from the White that Wends sometimes spend the colder seasons on Nastak. We don't see too many other foreigners who can tolerate the elements. She pats a weather-bronzed arm. Those of us born in Nastak like to say we have a hardy layer of sealskin just beneath her flesh. Tell me more about Masuk. We're a tundra village. To an outsider's eyes, we probably not much different. Alright, Rogan. Different from the others around us, but our elders have stories that go back hundreds of years. Epic hunts, battles in neighboring villages, sojourns across the sea. We share these stories too. Exactly, Thorg. She nods. What do you do back in Nastuk? I'm a long hunter. I stalk game across the tundra with some of the other wives. We usually hunt caribou and oxen, but we find hares and birds too. It's a good and respected position. To see so much of Nastuk in the company of my friends and sisters, this is one of the pleasures of life in Masuk. What is best in life? Tell me about Itamak. A good hunter, but not much of a talker, and that's been fine by me. When we hunt in Nastak, we almost always bring our foxes with us. They help us track and flush game, and they're fearless defenders against bears and snow leopards. Clever Itamak has always been my favorite. He wags his brushy tail. That's cool. You have a family back in your village? Of course. We'd never send a woman who hasn't had the chance to find a mate and have a couple children of her own. Tell me about your children. I've had 5. Whoa. Yokona, Estuya, Najuo, Anik, and Malak. Estuya and Anik died young in long, lean winters. Malak was barely talking when I left. She scrapes the thumbnail on the handle of her hunting knife. He probably won't know me when I get home. Even in Nastuk, I spend... Oh, she frowns, her hand falling from the knife. Even in Nastuk, I spend most of my time on the hunt. But then it's easier to relish the hunt when I know I'll see my family enjoying our kill. What's your husband like? Kalu's a good man. He's raised our children well and built us a strong home while I've been away on hunts. Our parents chose us for one another when we were still young. Not the way things are usually done here, but ours chose well. She smiles. We came to appreciate each other's helpmates first, then friends, and then... Well, you know how it goes. There's a hint of the blush below the stripe of face paint. Here's about your search for Persak. Man, a lot of lore. No, I'm driving to Toronto tomorrow. And that's why I'm not going to be playing too much longer tonight. Probably another 10-15 minutes at most. I'll tell you what I can, but Tarnak Ilitsak pilgrimages like mine are rare. Why do you people have this tradition? She pulls the bear figuring out of her satchel, running a finger along its smooth back. It's something we've always done. The elders say it was first begun to forge ties with other villages. It's hard to fight over caribou herds when you see someone you respect on the other side. We also believe that passing our history on in this way keeps us stronger. And it helps them, the elders I mean, return to us after they've been away from us for a generation or more. They can use the experiences they've accumulated over lifetimes to lead the village again. Are elders usually reborn so far from the village? Most often they return somewhere in Nasatak, a member of another village. Or they're reborn among the Glamphilin of the White that Wends. Even so, it's hard to say what's usual. A mischievous grin crinkles her eyes. When my grandfather was a boy, basically, Thorg, exactly, the elder came back as a polar bear. The huntress chosen for the task had to recite half of her village's deeds while running from the beast. Even her expression sobers. Even so, there have been journeys longer than mine. Some last decades, and the huntress doesn't always return. What happens when the elder is found? That depends on the man or woman he's become. It's easiest when the rebirth happens in another village of Nastek where the tradition is understood. Even in the White that Wends and the southern islands of the Deadfire Archipelago, people understand this custom and will welcome you politely enough, even if their souls do not remember. She shrugs. But sometimes you find someone whose soul has no memory of the village, and you have to tell him of people who will remember him still. As disheartening as this is, you hope that the reminder will aid his soul in a future life. How did you get picked to come search for Persak? She grins. I know, right, Thorg? Another old village tradition. The elders watch the caribou migrations and cast seal bones to determine the right time for this journey. When the omens were determined, all the village wives drew shark teeth. We're the ones that go away to hunt and fish, so we're the best suited for a task like this. Anyway, I grabbed the little tooth. Traveling so far is a rare privilege for us, but as you can see, the journey can be unpredictable. Okay, what about my search? She frowns. Helps to know what you're hunting. We've got a lot of tracks to follow, but where they'll lead is anyone's guess. Alright. Let's move on. Broseph. Nice. I know, right? Cool, cool, cool. Alright, excellent.
I'm here.
Got me a full party. North to Caed Nua, west to Defiance Bay. Alright. Now all I have to do...
I'm here.
Point the way.
Skills you have. You've also got Mark for death. Okay. Yeah, so when I find a 6th character, I like her character. But quite frankly, when I find another character, especially like a rogue or another tank, she's probably going to be the first one that I send back to the stronghold because I already have a ranger. My main is a ranger, so I do not need her. Although I do like the zoo, I have to say. Look at that party, man. Look at that party. This is all I got to uncover. So we're going to do that. And then we will continue next session, heading over to Defiance Bay. Space Pig or Riot? Yeah, what does this Space Pig look like? I'm curious. What? That's the Space Pig? That is a terrible pet. The Hound is so much better. I just don't understand why you couldn't bring back Boo, man. Space Hamster. Never mind this pig business. They're like, oh, it's sort of a reference to that. I'm like, yeah, but no reference. I want the genuine article. I want actual Boo. What's up, Watson? It looked like a ghost pig. It's exactly what it looked like to me was a ghost pig, which is a little odd. All hail based space pig. You just want space bacon, Thorg. That's all you want. You just want space bacon. Space honey badger. Actually, we had someone who followed earlier today who was a honey badger. I went the wrong way. I need to go this way. Alright, let me just position myself there. And I'll probably rest there too, I'm guessing. Pigs in space. Do 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 do. Love seeing those circles move across the map. That fox, though. Wait a minute. What now? Doesn't look like it should be right. That's right. But then, what? That's kind of a badass formation. Look at that. That's like the Avengers right there. That's kind of badass. Yeah, no. Nope. Custom formation, please. I guess that's actually about right. Okay. Cool. There we go. Watson, I don't know. I haven't gotten down that far. I only just opened the keep recently. So I'm only actually, I only just finished level 1 of the paths of the endless paths or whatever. I haven't gotten down that far. Thanks, Rogan. So I do not know. I am afraid. Okay, let's save that. Good. Let me just confirm that this is the right way. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So I'm going to be going to the Edelwyn Bridge, and then I'm going to be going in there this way. Lovely. I'm not going to be doing that yet. I'm going to be going over here. Good night, Varney. All right, let me just do my little camping rest here. Hey, an honest-to-God rest. Okay. And let's see. One day, 22 hours till the Barbican's finished. All right, cool. Lovely. Next step is going to be the barracks. Cool. Yeah, that's kind of, well, that's what I was told, Wasson. So I was told that to avoid the whole OP business, so I decided to do that. All right, cool. Awesome. All right, guys, we made some serious progress today. Serious progress today. Very, very cool. Very serious progress today. Steam, let me see. Steam says that so far we have put into this game. Oh, it's syncing it up. I was like, what are you doing? 24 hours. Wow. Doesn't feel like I put in that much. Put in 24 hours into this game so far. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Awesome. All right. Sorry, Xanos. I've been streaming. I gotta get heading up to Canada tomorrow, man, for a conference, and I've been streaming now for almost 5.5 hours. So it's that time, man. Nope. I know. I miss you too, man. I'm sorry, dude. But you've always got the past videos. But before I go, though, we are going to do a giveaway and we are going to do a raid, so so nobody bail out yet. Just a couple of reminders about things going on, by the way. Getting bad milk, yeah, exactly. I need to, I can get you guys maple syrup. Let me know what I should get when I'm up there. A couple of reminders, just a couple of reminders of things that are coming up. First of all, again, I'm sorry, no stream tomorrow because I'm going to be in Canada at Astra. If anyone is near the Toronto area, I would love to see any or all of you there. And I'm not going to be back until late Sunday nights. Then I teach on Monday, and then Tuesday I'll be back with my normal cast. So the next time you'll see me will be Tuesday, unless I can figure out a way to stream this D&D event. On Sunday, I'm playing D&D with Ed Greenwood. This is not the one that's happening on my channel. That's going to be in July. This is a D&D, like a live D&D event up there. I'm going to see if I can broadcast it, but quite honestly, I have no idea if I'll be able to, because it depends on upload speed and all that kind of good stuff. So my guess would be probably not. I won't be able to stream it from there. But it's going to be podcast then on the D&D Under the Influence podcast, which I have not heard of before. But apparently it's supposed to be pretty funny, so we will see. That's going to be on Sunday afternoon. Monday, obviously, I teach, and then Tuesday back to streaming. Tuesday night, we will continue with this, day 6 of Pillars of Eternity on Tuesday as we move into Defiance Bay. Then next week, if not Thursday, then Friday, pretty soon we're going to be picking up Icewind Dale again, and we will continue with that. When I finish with Pillars of Eternity, I'm going to spend a session or two wrapping up Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, and then I'm going to move, do a couple of Fighting Fantasy game book, sort of as a palate cleanser, if you will, with you guys. And then after that, probably it'll be just about time for The Witcher 3, would be my guess. So that'll be what we'll do next, Witcher 3. Once that's finished, we'll probably move right into Arkham Knight. And once that's done, then we'll kind of see where things stand. We'll see whether Sword Coast Legends is out yet. We'll see whether or not the Shadowrun Hong Kong is out yet. We'll see how the Torment game, the Numenera game, is as well. So a lot of things going on from there. So, eyeglass with a hidden camera. Nice, 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 nice. Befriend, yeah, befriend. That's exactly right. All right, so, but before we do all that, anyway, if you liked any or all of what you've heard tonight, please make sure to follow the stream. I'd appreciate that very much. And please make sure to spread the word, guys, because the best way that you can help out the channel and get us continually moving towards partnership is to keep spreading the word. So thank you for all of those who followed tonight, because I very much appreciate it. Okay, let us see what we're going to do here as far as the giveaway is concerned. And we've got a few here. So here's what we've got. Your choices are as follows. Choice number 1 is going to come to you courtesy of, let's say, courtesy of Messiah DMR. Messiah, this is Hitman Contracts. So choice number 1 from Messiah is Hitman Contracts. That is option number 1. Choice number 2 comes to you courtesy of Build, and I thought about it because Xanos was just talking about it today, and that is Overlord. So Overlord, courtesy of Build. That's tonight. That's choice number 2. And choice number 3, courtesy of the Gentleman B, is, let's see, Let's Make It Paper Sorcerer is choice number 3. Very good game, Paper Sorcerer. So your choices are Hitman, if you win the stream, if you win the giveaway tonight, Hitman Contracts, again, that's courtesy of Messiah. Let's see, Overlord, that's courtesy of Build, and Paper Sorcerer, courtesy of the Gentleman B. And your giveaway word is going to be... Thank you, Shadowed. Let's see. I know, it just reminded me. It just reminded me. 6-person party. 6-person party. That is your choice. I appreciate you doing it, Thor, but you know what? I don't want you to have to spoil it for yourself either, man. It's up to you. It's your call. Anyway, 6-person party if you guys are interested in winning one of those 3. And as you guys enter for that, I am going to check out and see who we've got on the raid docket tonight. Going to rock it tonight. We're going to raid it up and have us a ball. And again, if you like what you saw and heard, please make sure to follow. Thank you guys for the follows this evening. Who we got? 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 Oh. Ah, I know who we've got.
Like me can't even.
Oh, okay, cool, Thord. Okay. There we go. All right. Excellent. Okay, folks, I think I know who we're going to be rating this evening. So again, 6-person party if you guys are interested. Last call here. Last call. Last call. Thank you for the follow, Master Grady's. Appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Arvanauts. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Don't have to follow to win, but certainly much appreciated if you do. That would be lovely. We think we're nice people. You just do exactly opposite what I do. Great, Thor. That's great. I see how it is. I see how it is. Alrighty. Okay, and the winner is going to be... Lee is the winner. Congratulations, Lee. Lee is victorious. Lee, flawless victory. It should be me. Ugh, I'll take Overlord. Ugh. I mean, don't get too excited about it now. Good night with intent. Oh, is Zebchi still here? Zebchi, are you here? Did you ever Zebchi, did you ever contact me about your game? Because I think I still have listed here. I think I still have listed here a game for you that you never contacted me to get to pick up. They Breathe. You won it a couple weeks ago, I want to say, and I've never heard back from you, I don't think. So... It's third game you won in 2 weeks. Yeah, you've definitely won quite a bit. Well, I mean, you know, it's up to you. I don't, it's once a day. I don't have a restriction one way or the other, so. All right, let me switch this up here. Let's get down to Lee. There's Lee. Okay, and again, that is courtesy of Build. So definitely make sure to thank him as well. All right. Xanos, however, has won games before here. It is not the case that Xanos has not won a game. He has won games. Actually, he's won, I think, twice here. So it is not the case that he has never won from me. You've only won once. You streamed the game that you won. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Very cool. All right, lovely, folks. So, this is the raid that we're going to be doing. My pleasure, Lee. This is the way that we do raids here. It is the Arvanauts have landed, followed by Volcania. That's capital Volcania. And the key here is not to do it until you hear my audio outro. So as soon as you hear the audio outro, I'm going to put the thing in chat, the person we're raiding. As soon as you hear the audio outro, that's when you drop all of the love of the Arvanauts have landed. You can feel free to practice in chat if you like. Oh, 3 times? Really? Okay. That's cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, so that is what we are going to be doing, and we're going to go do that raid in just a second. But before we do, I want to thank everybody who made the stream possible. And again, a reminder, no cast tomorrow, but I'm going to be back next week on Tuesday, day 6 of Pillars of Eternity, and then probably day 7 of Pillars of Eternity, I think, on Thursday, and then moving on to Icewind Dale for, not moving on, Icewind Dale session. And then again, we'll be continuing Pillars of Eternity until we're done with it, and then Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, and then a Fighting Fantasy Gamebook, and then we'll see what's up. Probably The Witcher 3 will be close at that point as well. If you were in the Toronto area this weekend, would love to meet any or all of you, so please stop by. And yeah, check out, check my website and stuff like that to see, and my Twitter as well. And you can maybe check out and see whether or not I do happen to figure out a way to stream this thing. So we'll see if that happens. All right. Oh, dear God, Rogan. Scream. Okay. Yes, it is a sober session. But thank you for asking, Shadow. That's very kind of you. And yes, it is definitely a sober session because I do not drink. So I think the under the influence thing is just something they do that's separate. So yeah, as far as I know. Ed does not need to have alcohol to be a funny guy. I can pretty much confirm that. All right, let me say goodnight to all the wonderful people that made this stream possible. Thank you, first of all, to all my mods, Apples, Burner, Demiser, Dragon, Satobo. What's up, Sat? To Lego Freak, to Shadow Mage, to Thorg, and to Xanos. By the way, Satobo, that is a go. I'm just waiting for a schedule, but they confirmed that it is happening. It's just a matter of what day for the Philly Comic-Con panel. So, and by the way, everybody, last weekend of May, ArvCon. So don't forget about that as well. More details to come. Thank you all for the great work that the mods do. And thanks for the follow, Says. Welcome to the Arvanauts. I appreciate that. So thank you to all my awesome mods. Thank you to my regulars, IAK Enforcer. You guys should be following. He's an awesome guy. Thanks to Bill, to Darkenwolf, to Div, to Delu Booty, to Doc Jekyll, all regulars of mine. Thanks to Ielf, who I thought was a regular of mine, but I guess just followed me tonight. But I felt like Ielf had been in here before. But good to see you, Ielf. Thanks to Fenrir, to Ghost SSD, to Grey Dybbuk. What's up, Grey Dybbuk? All regulars of mine, all awesome people. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the new follower, Honeymoon Badger. Appreciate that, Honeymoon Badger. Welcome into the stream. Good to see Kanumi. Good to see Kasusama, who I think just followed me, Kasusama. That name sounds really familiar. I think you may have just recently followed me, but in any case, welcome to the stream. Of course, Kanumi, one of my regulars. Welcome back, sir. Good to see Kais. Good to see Lee. Good to see Messiah. Of course, all regulars of mine. Thank you so much. Master Gradius, thank you for the follow tonight. Welcome to the Arvanauts. I appreciate it. Nom Nom Freshman, welcome back. Good to see you, Nom Nom. Optic Nerve, what's up, bro? Optic Nerve, part of the Infinity Beyond crew. Good to see Optic. I should be following him as well. Roix, as I said, we have this game that we're working on together, and it's cool. It's it's a cool team that Roix has assembled. So looking forward to being able to talk more about that as we progress with that game. Sepher Sang, who I don't believe followed me yet. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and heard, and will follow. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Says, thanks for the follow just now. I appreciate it. Shattermage, good to see you so much. Thanks so much, Shattermage, and thanks again for the follow. You guys should be following Shatter as well. Sorido66, I think, just followed me tonight or recently, so welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. The Buttonist to Radical Topkin, of course, all regulars of mine. Topkin, you guys should be following as well. Wolf 5, of course, one of my regulars too. Rogan, good to see you. And, of course, Zach Fan and Zebchi, all regulars of mine. Zebchi, I don't know if I heard from you. I don't know if I saw you say anything, Zebchi. But again, Zebchi, just make sure that you drop me a contact info on the Steam, because I want to make sure that I get you your game. So please make sure you do that. All right, guys. Love you all. You guys are the best viewers on Twitch. And I will catch you all on Tuesday. Again, it's up to the frozen north for me tomorrow. But until then, love you all, and you guys are the best. Now I'm going to send you over for your raid. Again, do not go do this raid until you hear my audio outro. We're going to go over to Baki Hanma. Baki, who was partnered, I guess, a couple of months ago. He's playing some Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. But Baki's a good dude, and we're going to go over there and give him some love. So thank you guys so much. Love you all. You are the best viewers on Twitch, and I will catch all of you in a couple of days. Until then, have a wonderful night. Day 5 of Pillars done. On Tuesday, Day 6 of Pillars of Eternity. Have a good night.
Well, do you remember when the world was fresh and new? When it all seemed clear to you? When your aim was straight and true? Well, your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart. Well, your life untainted by a host of broken dreams. When all your acts were queens, understood all that it means. Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh, yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Go on and search now through your pile of broken lies and your set of fake goodbyes, another cynical disguise. When will they catch you? All those little things you said, will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never felt before, things that shook you to your core, a shattered truth you can't ignore. Oh, yes, you're gonna fly away from here, when the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, take a different tack. You can turn and face your demons, or you can give yourself a break. You can go a new direction, life is only what you make. When it comes to your own vision, when you got to